Life is not about avoiding challenges. It's about learning how to break through them. Every single person you admire, every story that inspires you, every achievement worth talking about came from one thing: someone refusing to quit when life tested them. And right now, whatever you're facing, pain, doubt, fear, setbacks, you have the ability to rise higher than it. So what is the this that will help you break through any challenge? It's the decision. The decision to stand up when everything tells you to stay down. The decision to move forward when the weight of your struggle tries to pin you to the ground. Challenges are not destroyed by talent alone. They're not erased by luck. They're broken by relentless persistence, by the refusal to surrender, by the belief that you will win no matter how long it takes. Think about it. The wall in front of you is only permanent if you choose to stop climbing. The storm around you is only endless if you decide to stop moving. Life rewards those who keep walking even in the rain, because eventually the storm passes, and you're stronger because you endured it. Here's the truth: challenges don't come to destroy you, they come to reveal you. They show you how much grit, how much fire, how much courage is inside of you. You already have the tools, you just need to use them. When you stop saying, "Why me?" and start saying, "Try me," you shift from victim to warrior, and warriors break through. So today, I dare you, do not let fear freeze you. Do not let failure define you. Do not let setbacks stop you. Decide that nothing will break your spirit. Decide that every challenge is fuel, every obstacle is training, every battle is building the future version of you. Because the ones who succeed in life are not the ones who had no problems. They are the ones who refuse to let problems win. You are stronger than the challenge you're facing. The only question is, will you rise and prove it? When you face a challenge, the first battle is not with the world outside. It's with the voice inside. And here's the truth: most people lose before they ever take their first step, because doubt whispers louder than decision. But the moment you decide, truly decide, that you will break through, something shifts. Decision is power. It's not about trying. It's not about seeing how it goes. It's about cutting off every other option except moving forward. When you decide, you close the door to quitting. You silence the excuses. You ignite a fire that no setback can put out. Think about it. Every great story of triumph started with a decision to get back up after failure. A decision to fight for health even when sick. A decision to chase the dream even when others laughed. It wasn't luck. It was a choice. Doubt is like quicksand. The more you entertain it, the deeper it pulls you down. Decision, on the other hand, is a ladder. Once you commit, you start climbing, step by step, higher than the fear that once controlled you. So if you're facing a wall right now, stop asking, "Can I?" That question breeds doubt. Instead, declare, "I will." The mind follows the language you choose. When you decide, you unleash courage. When you decide, you awaken resilience. When you decide, you step into a version of yourself that's bigger than the problem in front of you. This is the secret. Life doesn't bend for the hesitant, it bends for the decided. And the day you say, "No matter what comes, I will not break, I will not quit, I will not back down," that's the day your breakthrough begins. So stop doubting, decide, because one powerful decision can change everything. Pain is one of life's most misunderstood gifts. Most people run from it, hide from it, or curse it. But here's the reality: pain is not your enemy. It's your rawest, purest form of energy. And when you learn to channel it, pain becomes the fuel that propels you to greatness. Think about it. Every champion, every leader, every innovator has carried scars. They've been rejected, betrayed, doubted, broken down, and yet they rose higher. Why? Because instead of letting pain bury them, they used it to build themselves. They turned wounds into wisdom, heartbreak into hunger, rejection into resilience. Pain is proof you're alive, and proof that something inside you still matters. That burning ache, its energy, you can waste it on bitterness, or you can convert it into fire. You can let it drain you, or you can let it drive you. The choice is always yours. When life hurts, don't ask, "Why me?" Instead ask, "What can I build with this?" Every setback can become strength if you refuse to let it define you. Every disappointment can sharpen your vision if you use it as a lesson. Every loss can become your greatest teacher if you let it. And here's the most powerful part: pain creates empathy. When you rise through your own struggles, you carry a light for others who are still in the dark. Your scars become someone else's survival guide. Your story becomes someone else's hope. So the next time pain shows up, don't run, embrace it, break it apart, extract the lesson, transform it into fuel, because pain doesn't mean you're weak, it means you're being given the chance to discover how strong you really are. Remember, the world's greatest warriors are not those who avoided pain. They are those who transformed it into power, and you can too. One of the biggest reasons people get stuck in challenges is because they wait for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, the perfect conditions. But let me tell you the truth. Perfection is an illusion, and waiting for it will keep you paralyzed forever. The key to breaking through any challenge is not perfection. It's progress. Progress means you keep moving forward, even if the steps are small. Progress means you act, even when you're unsure. Progress means you learn by doing, not by waiting. Think of it like climbing a mountain. If you demand perfection, you'll stay at the bottom, analyzing every rock, waiting for a clear, flawless path that will never appear. But if you focus on progress, you start climbing, step by step, stumble by stumble, breath by breath, and before you know it, you've reached heights you once thought impossible. Progress compounds. A single step today becomes a habit tomorrow, and a victory the next day. Tiny wins build momentum, and momentum creates breakthroughs. It's not the giant leap that changes your life. It's the accumulation of consistent, imperfect action. And here's the beauty of progress: it frees you from fear. When you stop obsessing over getting it right and focus instead on getting it done, you unlock courage. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need to take the next step. That one step can lead to doors you couldn't even see before you move. Perfection is a prison, but progress is freedom. And the people who win in life are not the ones who waited until everything was certain. They're the ones who moved anyway. They acted when they were afraid. They started when they weren't ready. They stumbled, they adjusted, they learned, and they grew. So today, shift your mindset. Stop chasing perfection. Start chasing progress. Ask yourself, what's one thing I can do today to move forward? Then do it, because small progress is still progress, and consistent progress will take you further than perfection ever could. Most people see challenges as punishment. They ask, why is this happening to me? Why now? But the truth is, challenges are not punishments. They are preparation. Life isn't trying to break you, it's trying to build you. Every obstacle is training, every struggle is a lesson, every battle is a chance to sharpen your strength. Think of an athlete in the gym. The weights they lift aren't there to crush them, they're there to make them stronger. The resistance is what builds the muscle. Without it, there is no growth. Life works the same way. Your challenges are the weights of your soul. They're here to stretch your capacity, to develop your resilience, to train you for the greater victories ahead. When you shift your mindset from "this is against me" to "this is for me," everything changes. Suddenly, the setback is not the end of the road. It's the training ground for your comeback. The betrayal wasn't there to destroy you. It was there to teach you discernment. The failure wasn't meant to define you. It was meant to refine you. The people who thrive are not the ones who avoid challenges, but the ones who embrace them as training. They understand that pressure creates diamonds, fire forges steel, and storms grow stronger trees. They don't run from difficulty, they lean into it, knowing it's shaping them into someone more powerful, more focused, more unstoppable. So, the next time life throws a challenge at you, don't shrink. Don't say, "Why me?" Instead, say, "Train me." Treat every difficulty as a workout for your character. Every time you face resistance, you're building endurance. Every time you endure hardship, you're building courage. Every time you rise again, you're building an unshakable spirit. Remember this: the greatest warriors are forged in the toughest battles. The strongest souls are trained in the hardest struggles. And your challenge today may be the very thing preparing you for your destiny tomorrow. So don't curse the training, embrace it, because what feels heavy now is building the strength you'll need to carry the victory later. There comes a point in every challenge where you'll feel exhausted, where the temptation to quit whispers louder than your will to continue. And in that moment, everything hinges on one choice. Will you give up, or will you refuse to quit? The truth is, most people don't fail because they weren't capable. They fail because they stopped too soon. They walked away just one step before the breakthrough, just one swing before the wall cracked, just one day before the storm cleared. Quitting is the only guaranteed way to lose. Refusing to quit doesn't mean you won't stumble. It doesn't mean the journey won't hurt. It doesn't mean you'll always know what to do. It means that no matter what comes, fear, failure, rejection, setbacks, you will not let go of your fight. You will outlast the problem. You will endure longer than the storm. You will keep showing up until the challenge has no choice but to break. History is filled with examples of people who weren't the smartest, fastest, or strongest, but they were relentless. They simply wouldn't stop, and that persistence became their superpower, because while talent can be beaten, persistence cannot. Life eventually rewards the one who refuses to quit. Think of it like water dripping on stone. One drop doesn't seem like much, but relentless drops, day after day, year after year, carve valleys into mountains. That's the power of refusing to quit. You don't have to do everything perfectly. You just have to keep going. So when your mind screams, "This is too hard," answer back, "I will not stop." When the world says, "You're not enough," respond, "Watch me endure." And when failure tries to knock you out, rise again and again and again, until the problem is exhausted, not you. Because victory always belongs to the last one standing. And if you refuse to quit, you guarantee one thing: sooner or later, the challenge will break and you will rise.